so that Ed can later post it in his group. So I want to welcome everyone to our Sunday night systems call. I want to congratulate my friend Denise for stepping up. This is your first time hosting a call. How much weight have you lost recently?
I'm down 18 pounds so far. I hope to lose a few more this week before Nashville, but I will.
Awesome. So Denise is someone who used to weightlift professionally. Denise is someone who has tried every program, and she got to a point where she was stuck. And so she and I met at my fitness facility. And I'm really excited that you've lost 18 pounds. That is great to get over that hump.
It is great. I am so thrilled. Nothing worked for almost 2 years, and this is the first thing. So I am just so excited.
So in 2 months, you're 18 pounds down and $2,000. I got pounds on the brain because I'm shopping dresses, getting ready. So you, my friend, are $2,000 up. You hit Crystal Manager by helping 2 friends find 2 friends, and you've earned $2,000. I mean, is that amazing?
It's amazing. It's almost brainless. Like now I'm just telling everyone, like, who doesn't eat? Who doesn't? Everybody eats. And it's just, who do you know? Who do you know? Tell me, who do you know? And I just ask everyone. And now I'm asking people everywhere I go. So
well, you're super passionate, and I will tell everyone that Denise does amazing keratin on hair. So if you ladies need to eliminate those frizzies and have nice smooth hair, please contact the keratin lady, Denise Maione. But I'm really proud of you because you know what? You're 2 months in. You're coming with us to celebration. You agreed to jump on and host the team call, and that's what ignites me, passion. And you know what? Anybody can do this. I know you guys I see Ed on the call, and you guys see Ed and I doing this, and Sophia and Vicky doing this. But you know what? New people are doing this too. And sometimes you don't need the skill set. You just need a little bit of courage to say yes. And so I'm really excited to have you. And let's get into system number 2. System number 2 is the enrolling system. And if I may, I would like to direct you guys. Thank God I don't have any sassy photos up. So you're going to go to hbteam.co. Okay, and I'll just type it up down here, hbteam.co, and the password is seashell. And hbteam.co is a wonderful system. It was created by our upline, and we have 6 simple systems that literally we review each and every week. So system 1 is how to present properly. System 2 that we're going over is enrolling. System 3 is teaching you the back office. Victoria Brunetti does a great job on that. Quick start your business, Facebook system, and how to coach a new cleanser. So today we're going to go over enrolling system number 1. So guys, I mean, everyone needs to eat, like Denise said. So if you're sharing this, I mean, it's basically a referral bonus. You're not doing the business if you find 2 or 3 friends and get your products paid for. So the first thing we ask you to do is when you set up a wholesale account, the first 3 to 5 people, please do with your coach, because where you place them on the tree will matter, right? We want to do 1 left, 1 on the right. That will get you paid. If you put 2 on the right, it's not going to get you paid. That's number 1. Number 2 is you want to click that purple box that says unlock your full potentials. By clicking that purple box, you are now keeping your shopping points. So all those points that you get for your auto ships, for all your orders, they will go away after 90 days. So you kind of lose your bonus points unless you click that purple box and remain active with 100 points. So your first 3 to 5 people do with your coach, okay? So you've got someone interested, they're ready to sign up, get your coach or myself or any of the old schoolers on the phone and say, okay, teach me where to place them. So Denise, would you go over step 2?
Step 2 is your welcome email. So as soon as I enroll someone, you want to get their email out to them right away. That's going to give them their username and their password. And that's also going to give them information on getting involved in the Ice Body Challenge, getting them into our Facebook group. I like to get them in that right away and congratulate them for starting the program and joining our group. I like to let them know to please let me know when their box comes in so we can set them up for another call. And this really is, it's just important to send out that email letter. I remember forgetting it once and then no one knew they didn't know what to do. So make sure as soon as you finish the enrollment, go right to email and send that out right away. That's really important.
Great tips. So send out that welcome email with the food list, the snack list, the username, password, instructions, telling them don't open that box until you get me on the phone, and adding them and welcoming them to our Facebook support group. So important. The products are amazing. The support is priceless.
There's one other thing. A lot of people that I've helped, they don't seem to print out the attachments. So I try and reiterate to them,
yes,
please print out the attachments and please read the email that I send you. So before we have a conversation, you at least know where we're going with everything. This way they just have a little bit of knowledge before we get talking.
Excellent. So the next thing we want to talk to you guys about is how to get someone started properly. And I made a little quick checklist, and just ask for it or you guys can find it. It's in the file section of our leadership group, and it's called How to Create Consultants Using the 5 Touches. And I use this little tracker just to help me stay on top of a new person. So when the person gets their box, the first thing I ask them to do is please watch the Shake Day video. And I literally go to the Facebook group and I tag them on the Shake Day video. And I say, as soon as you watch the Shake Day video, please call me and I will go over everything. So you can go right here into the search bar, type in Shake Day video. You'll see my big head. There I am from the car. And I will literally just tag someone and I'll say, okay, Denise M. Okay, please watch, then call me. Okay, it's as simple as that. And so once I have the client on the phone, I'm going to go over the Shake Days with them. And when I talk to them about the Shake Days, let me look at everyone. When I talk to them about the Shake Days, I'm basically going over 4 important points. Number 1, the isogenic schedule. Shake, snack, healthy meal, the importance of the ionics, the flush, the accelerator. The second thing I go over with them is the food list and the snack list. I say, please print it from your email, and I go over things that they can and cannot have on the program. The third most important thing that I cover with them is to download ISA Life app or MyFitnessPal app, so they can track their calories, so they can track what they're eating. When you guesstimate, chances are you're not eating enough. And isogenics is not about deprivation. And then the fourth and most important thing that I go over with them is water. Because this is a detox, you need to drink 128 ounces of water. That's how you flush everything out. Your skin will look better. Your hair will look better. Then I want to talk to them about going into their back office. And guys, it's really important to show someone how to get into their back office. This is their store. This is their wholesale account. This is their Costco account, And if you're not teaching them how to log in and go through their back office, few important tabs: how to place their order, how to manage their auto ship, where to find the events, how to enroll in the Ice Body Challenge. Now, I'm going to ask my client to weigh and measure, but I also want my client to have as much accountability as possible. And they're going to get that accountability by joining in the Ice Body Challenge. You take 4 selfies, you upload them, you put in your weight and height, nobody sees it, and just for entering, you're going to get $200 in products back. You get an entry towards $25,000 plus, I think, 10 $3,000 runner-up prizes. And you know what? Everyone gets a free t-shirt and a certificate. It's a lot of fun, but more important, it's another way to stay accountable. I also want to talk to them about healthy mind and body. Now, a lot of people lose weight, but they can gain it back if they don't get their mindset right. And so Isagenix has created an amazing program. It's found in the resource section of the back office, and I show them where it is. And I say, look, the program is $40. When you finish it in 60 days, you get $45 back in products. Like the company really wants to do everything to help us succeed. So if we don't talk to our customers about these tools, they're simply not going to know. They don't know. So it's up to us to really go over this checklist. And I always ask them, look, you're going to lose weight. You're going to feel great. People are going to notice. When that happens, where do you see yourself? Would you like to give me all the referrals? I'll gladly take them and coach them. Would you maybe consider getting your products paid for by sharing with 2 or 3 friends? Or would you like to maybe knock off one of your biggest bills, maybe a student loan, maybe a mortgage payment? Just ask them to see where they are, because if somebody is like, look, I'm in debt, I need to pay off some bills, I'm like taking this person and working with them right away. So it's important to ask. So I'll just show you guys how I remember and how I keep track, because I don't want to miss anything. So it's literally right here in the leaders section. And I can certainly just bump it up for everyone so you're able to see it when we get off this call. So I'll pass it to you, Denise, for step number 2 off our list.
And I print that list out, and I have a binder, and I make one for every single person I enroll. This way I never forget when the date is that I need to call them, and then you put it in your planner, because it's easy to forget, especially if you do 2 or 3 people in a week and all the dates are different. So it's a good little thing to have. The second one, the day 5 miracle call, is really important. I have to be honest, I was a little lax with that. Don't be lax. You have to do it. I've been getting Angela on the 3-way calls. It's the first time they're really speaking to me verbally after doing 5 days of the program. I was texting them the first few days, and then on this call, I get them on the phone, just a little chit chat, and I say, I want to introduce you to my coach. She's been doing this for 5 years. She knows so much more than I do, and she could just help share any information or questions you have. Please ask us. And I just want to go over how their experience was. If they have any challenges, we did one yesterday, and she had a few challenges, and Angela was great at just diffusing how she could navigate around being hungry later at night, and gave my person some great ideas and tips to do. And we want to set them up for the cleanse days that are going to happen on day 6 and 7. So I tag them in the video. I go into where Angela showed you before, and I tag them on the cleanse day video. I have them watch that, and then we just go over the whole system of how they can set themselves up for success and pack properly for the 2 days that they're going to do it. And I ask them if they're feeling good and they see positive results, are they willing to make a post on Facebook? And then I have another call planned for day 8. So it's a nice way to just connect with them again after doing 5 days of the program and seeing where they're at and trying to, help them with any challenges they might be having.
I love it. And you know what? The day 5 phone call was so great with Amy, because it's like, look, yes, I'm here for you, but I'm not the only one. You have a whole team of people backing you up. And so when I do the day 5 phone calls for my clients, I always introduce Victoria, Ed as the experts, right? Because I feel like, what if you're not available? Like, shouldn't she have somebody else that she feels comfortable turning to? You don't want to be their be-all and end-all. You don't want to be anybody's guru. You want to connect them to as many people on the team that they can resonate with, because if something comes up, if she's having a tough day, you want her to feel that she's got a lot of friends in this group who are cheering her on, who are supporting her. I think the best thing I ever did for you and Ashley is to connect the 2 of you. Because you
Yeah,
guys are like friends, you're texting each other now, you're supporting each other. I mean, that's what this is about. It's about being each other's cheerleader, being each other's tribes. And so that day 5 phone call, it has nothing to do with you being incompetent or you not knowing what you're doing. That day 5 phone call is for them.
it
It's for
is. And you made me remember also, I put a little sticky note up on my cabinet to wake up today and write a good luck cleanse day post on Facebook. And if I don't
yes.
put sticky notes up, I forget. And I tagged Angela in on the post so that she could say, oh, congratulations, Amy. And, she was really happy. She saw me. Now she sees Angela, a face behind the person I've been talking about when I first met her.
Yeah.
And it's nice. She's starting to feel more connected, and they need to know that they have more than just me available.
Yeah, that's the magic word of the day 5 phone call. It's feeling connected to the tribe. I love that. So the next step is the day 8 contact. And on day 8, I am checking in with my client. I'm like, Denise, it is week 1. Give me some news, baby. And Denise texts me and she said, you're not going to believe this, but I'm down 8.5 pounds. And so I'm cheering for her. I put up a post in our Facebook group, everyone's celebrating her. But that's the day I'm having the talk with her. Celebrate results in the group, cheer them on. And then I say, Denise, look, I don't want you to fall backwards. Now, I want you to hold yourself accountable. So if I write something up for you, would you be open to posting it on Facebook? And she's so proud of her results. And she says, yes. I said, okay. So here's the Facebook system. We don't mention isogenics. When people ask questions, you simply write, I'll inbox you. When you inbox them, all you're doing is saying, you know what, I'm brand new. Give me 2 times that you can talk and I'll get my coach on the phone. My friend Ange is way more experienced than me and I'd rather her explain it. And that's what we did. I think with our first 5 people, you and I have done the 3-way phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good for them because they're hearing it from 2 different people. So they're getting the validation and affirmation that this is going to work for them. But it's also excellent for the new person who just lost weight because you get to hear your coach present it. You get to hear how I handle objections, how I answer typical questions. I mean, people will ask you the craziest things. What if I need to chew? I'm a diabetic. What do you do for snacks? How do you handle, the cost objection? So doing these calls together is not, it doesn't mean that you're incompetent or don't know what you're doing. It's to learn for you and to provide credibility and validity for them. And so day 5, we're celebrating, we're going over the do's and don'ts on Facebook, and we're setting up those 3-way phone calls so we can help you get your products paid for, because month 2, we want that to be for free. We never want you to pay for your health. So let's talk about day 15.
The day 15, that's the coaching bonus call. And that, it's now they're about 2 weeks into the program. I just want to check in with them, cheer them on, see how they're doing and feeling, and maybe start to drip on them a little bit about the bonuses and the time frames. If they're, feeling good, I want to plug them into the different calls we have. Maybe they want to be part of that. And I love getting people to the event. We were lucky when I first started, there was an event in Newark, so I took 2 people with me there. I personally feel if there's a sip and sample or in a local event, or even I'm flying somebody out with me to Nashville, I know that going to a live event is going to change the person's whole perspective on this whole program and company as a whole. So if I feel somebody's really into it and feeling good, I think it's an opportunity to open them up to seeing what the other side is like. Even if they say they don't want to make it as a business, because most everyone I've spoken to has said that, and now a few people are starting to say, wow, you made that much money just by telling a few people. I'm like, this is how I built my whole keratin business. I would go to a client's house and say, can you give me a person that might want this done? I'll give you a referral fee. So now I say, do you know 1 or 2 people that might want to get more energy or lose weight? They have a referral program here, and I can help you make some money back. And it's as easy as that. Angela told me from the beginning, don't make it complicated, keep it simple. So I'm trying to keep it simple and not say so much.
You know what? I think that's a beautiful point, and I have to tell you honestly, do you know how many times a day I recommend things that I love to people? Like everything. I recommend you for keratin. I recommend my favorite restaurants. I recommend, you know, my hair extension lady, my eyelash girl. Like I recommend people all the time, and I just think that if you love the products, share it. Don't be stingy. These are life-changing products. They're helping you get sexy. I'd rather hang out with sexy friends, sexy, slender friends. But you know what? Just don't be weird about it. Sharing with a couple people doesn't mean that you're doing the business. And so Denise is absolutely right. Having that coaching call, you're obligated to tell someone that there are time-sensitive bonuses on the table. In their first 60 days, there's $450 on the table in bonuses. In their 90 days, there's a $750 on the table. In their 120 days, there's $1,000 bonus. And it's your responsibility to tell them the same way it is for you to tell them about the food list, the IsaBody challenge. So I don't separate. For me, it's all the same line. You know what I mean? Eat it, love it, share it. That's it. I don't overcomplicate things because with 2 kids, good Lord, I don't even, forget it. I won't even.
To me, you said you're obligated to let them know. And I made a text to a very good friend tonight who's been resistant and canceled her auto ship, but she wanted to make a few dollars every month. So I just sent her a text. I said, I'm obligated to share it with you because if I don't share it, I will be doing you an injustice. So whatever you do going forward is okay with me, but I need to let you know that by August 4th, this is how it's going to play out and you won't be able to, make those few dollars that you had wanted to. So
that's it. There's no attachment. You know what it is? You're coaching someone and you're responsible to letting them know everything up front. And I just say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And what somebody chooses to do with that is their business. We educate, they decide. We don't push, we don't pull. But, it's just about them being informed and having a wonderful experience here. And so day 22, which is around week 3, and every week I'm just, texting, how are you? Tell me what's happening, checking in on them. And then by week 3, I want to talk to the client about what they love, what they don't love, where they're struggling, where they need help, are they ready to, start working out? And at that point, I would be speaking to them about stocking up on snacks, maybe incorporating some products from our performance line. It's really important that people understand that we have 80 different products. And so if you're someone who's struggling with snacks, I'm going to make some suggestions. I love this, but not so much this. I'm going to really start, recommending things. And auto ship, so what happens if they're trying to upload the picture for IsaBody but are having trouble? They should not be having trouble. And if you have a hard time doing it from your computer, do it from your phone. You literally take a selfie, you go to the IsaBody, and you just hit upload. I've never had any trouble. And if the person is having trouble, I would recommend reaching out to their coach and maybe having their coach log in and upload their photos for them. We're always here to help. That's the most important thing. There should not be any trouble uploading those photos. Thank you. Okay, yeah, if you need help, just ask. Maybe it's just her computer's kind of glitchy and she can try it from her cell phone. Or maybe you can log in and assist. So talking about what's coming in auto ship is very important. Talking to them about getting month 2 for free is very important. And letting them know that they don't have to continuously continue with a 30-day pack. They can continue with anything, 4 shakes and bars if they don't want to cleanse anymore. It's up to them. And, just a word on maintenance. Maintenance looks different for everyone. For me, maintenance is, cleansing once every 2 weeks. Maintenance can be incorporating more fruits, maybe more goat cheese, almond milk. Isogenics is about eating clean. It's not about depriving you. So if your customer says that they're like dying for cheese, let's help them find a healthy alternative. We're not going to get like Kraft singles, but if you find a really healthy, organic, non-GMO like goat cheese, or I found a great vegan provolone cheese, it's just about supporting someone where they're at. Like, do not yell at someone if they want to put a little bit of almond butter and a banana in their shake. You know, me and Vicky laughed because we were like ice and Nazis. We were like, you want to sprinkle cinnamon? Like, you're going to sabotage the whole program. Hello, no, you won't. The program's got to work for wherever you are. And I will tell you guys that Denise does hair for a living. She is in her car 12 hours a day. She packs her little cooler with her snacks for the day, her 2 shakes, and then she comes home for a healthy meal. So if a hairdresser on the road can do it, my husband's a truck driver, he can do it. You know, there's always a way that we can make this work for you. So don't feel like, oh, I can't drink water. I'm working in this prison facility. They don't let me take in the food. We will work something. If you're struggling, the key is to raise your hand and reach out. No one here should feel unsupported or left behind. That's the reason for this group. We started, there were 3 of us. I think me, my mom, and Serge. You know, now there's almost 10,000. So don't ever feel like you're in this by yourself.
I text that to people. I sent it today. One girl I spoke to yesterday, she said, I didn't want to bother you. I said, you're never bothering me. I love talking about this. Like, I'm always available. Text me. You know, that's what they need. Yeah.
For sure. So any last words, Miss Denise?
Oh.
Any last thoughts before we close out the call? I think you did a terrific job.
Oh, thank you. This was fun. I'll do it again anytime.
Yeah, you're the best.
Thank you.
That's good because I'll be asking you. Guys, super easy. Go to hbteam.co, password seashell. Go to our leaders page, print the document that we shared with you tonight. There's a file section in our Facebook support group. Check it out. And if you have any questions, please don't ever feel shy or afraid to ask. So this is enrolling system number 2 and supporting a new client. And we hope that was super duper helpful. Love you, Denise. Let's take a selfie because you did so good. I'm going to celebrate you and scream for you and shout you out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, guys, for jumping on. We appreciate it. Good night, everyone.
Night.